49ers moved to 2-0 with their win over the Saints. The final was 26-21. Mac Jones gets the win in his first start for the Niners. Saints fall to 0-2. And pretty good game. Saints had another chance at the end, but the Niners shut it down. Bryce Huff with the strip sack to finish it.
Yeah, proving once and for all that had Kyle Shanahan simply been allowed to draft Mac Jones, 3rd overall, they would have been Super Bowl bound. Yeah, look, it's weird for the 49ers. They are now 2-0. Both games have been on the road, and yet like everyone in the offense is hurt. Like in a weird way, this has been fantastic for them to be still winning with so many people missing and so many key players down. Yeah, this was a good win, a good performance from them considering that. Christian McCaffrey is still being used a lot as like a true receiving weapon, like slot alignments in the end zone or in the red zone, that kind of thing. Bryce Huff, as you mentioned, being back as a true situational threat at the end is huge. Nick Bosa had another one of those, 3rd down, late in the game, statement type of plays, go win the game. Critical back-to-back.
With help from rookie first-rounder Mykel Williams, who was inside him, bull rushed the guard, helped set up Bosa. That was a pretty nice little rush by the Niners.
Yeah, like critical, back-to-back weeks. He's made critical down late games, almost ceiling plays. And again, Spencer Rattler played okay for the Saints. Like this was a great result and performance given the situation for the 49ers. And the Saints, again, I think acquitted themselves pretty well.
Hey guys, real quick, only 40% of our viewers are actually subscribed, so let's change that. Hit that subscribe button, and now let's get back to the action. Yeah, I like the way the Niners have used McCaffrey. He had the most catches for the second straight week, not the most yards, but nice little corner route in the red zone for a touchdown.
I mean, they kind of have to at this point, given who they've got left.
That was what we told them. That was our solution last week from Root Insurance. So Mac Jones with the 3 touchdowns, found Luke Farrell in the flat for 1. Juwan Jennings, 42-yarder, running through the defense. So it kind of felt like some, Kyle at it again, scheming up some good plays. And I thought Mac Jones made some big throws on 3rd down as well. They were 8 for 15 on 3rd down, the Niners. So it was a good performance by them, especially considering everything they're dealing with. Like Juwan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall are a really nice 1-2 punch. But when you think about the way this team has been built and you want to have Ayuk and you want to have health across the board, they don't have it yet. But Mac Jones holding the fort pretty well. Defensively, Mykel Williams, I mentioned, I thought he had some flash plays in there. Tackle for loss in the backfield, had a sweet play standing up the tight end and tracking down the running back. Just rookie first-rounders showing, I think, glimpses of his potential. So you have him, you have Nick Bosa playing at a high level, Bryce Huff burst off the edge, looking pretty good. So I think the Niners' defensive front, which was a question mark for me coming in. It's not perfect across the board. Still worry about the defensive tackles, their ability to hold up at the point of attack, but I think they're getting some pretty good play from their edges, and they're moving Mykel and Bosa around. Like Bosa was lined up over the guard a few times as well, moving those guys around, trying to find the best mismatches there.
I think you're seeing Robert Saleh dive a little bit deeper into the bag to try and, I think he knows he doesn't have the personnel that he had previously and that he would like to have ideally. So I think you're seeing him experiment more with moving guys around. I think you're seeing him blitz people more than he would normally. Like Upton Stout, I think, had a couple of pressures in this game, that type of thing. And then you still have, Nick Bosa's awesome, and Bryce Huff looks like he's back being one of the best situational pass rushes in the game. And there's so much value to that. Like, it was such a weird failure, him in Philadelphia. But Bryce Huff, either side of that, now looks like, a hugely valuable player.
You have the greatest receiver in the NFL, Rashid Shaheed, had a one-handed catch and a touchdown.
Nice.
Jawan Johnson, high volume of targets once again. He had a touchdown in there. And Devon Vele, little 3-yard touchdown on the slant as the Saints made a comeback through 2 weeks. Spencer Rattler looking pretty good. Had comeback attempts both weeks that failed. But if you're comparing him to the other fellow second-year quarterbacks, I think Drake May might be playing the best out of all of the second-year quarterbacks. Jaden Daniels, one good game, one not so good. Spencer Rattler's playing pretty well right now.
And, yeah, I mean, so the weaponry he's got around him is pretty good. The offensive line is still not. I mean, he's doing this he's got help, at least in one of his pillars, I think, with receiving core. The other pillar, in terms of pass protection, I think is pretty ropey. So, he's playing above the level that you would think is viable within this offense.
It broke down on him a bit yesterday for sure. So the 49ers 2-0 headed to the showdown next week with the Arizona Cardinals.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video.
Check the Mic is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, so be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing.
And the all-knowing algorithm is convinced you'll also like these videos, and who are we to argue?